crimes? It feels like the fact that we just ink in random people's offices and stuff that this probably should be crimes.
No, that's fine.
Trying to think.
Look,
Try for
named
Run Real
Tails in streaming right now. What they could be playing.
I wonder. According to YouTube, it's Star Ocean still.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Still. It's gonna do it.
All set.
Alright.
I didn't do any arting today. What did I do today?
Work.
Because I didn't fall asleep. And I didn't draw.
Did you start filling out your nominations?
We just went over this. I didn't start either.
That's right, that's right. I just remember you saying that on one of the Discord servers. I can't keep track of them anymore.
What am I doing?
It's a fair question. Alright, and let me recon Sturgeon Shipyard because it's been a while since I've been on that one. Just let me know when you're ready to hop in together. That's right, this is a little
you're
loose.
ready to hop in together.
I am ready to hop in together. There.
But are you ready?
You're ready?
I never said I was ready. I was just asking if you were ready.
I'm ready.
Don't make sound. Don't do it.
Okay.
I see you thinking about it. Perfect. You thought about it, but then stopped thinking about it. How looks? Oh, I was like, wow, someone else is streaming Splatoon 2. What were the odds? Oh, right, there's an event today.
That's my level of thinking all day today, so you're valid. Okay, cool. Yeah, I remember this one. I didn't mean to. Well, alright.
There it is.
I can't join that, friend. How rude.
Wait it. I'm gonna close the internet
Alright.
browser because I don't think my computer likes all this that's going on.
It's fair.
I should have gotten a drink before I started.
You should have. Didn't you say you got a soda?
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh,
That-
okay, that's fair.
It's been gone for like an hour. I got it for dinner. I got the soda to go with dinner that I had at 6.
Oh my god. Okay. Are you ready to hop? Are you ready to hop in?
I am ready.
Okay. I'm gonna hop into a match then, alright?
How do I do this?
You go to friends. You are not ready. You go to friends, and you try to join me, and then hopefully we'll get in together. Nope, I sure did go into a full party immediately.
I can't believe you betrayed me like this.
It's almost like you. It's almost like you should have been ready. Anyway, as everybody can tell, we're great at this. Perfect, smooth entry, no problems.
Yeah, it's fine. No audio issues, no trouble joining a game together.
Imagine having audio issues.
I know I can't.
Wow, a couple matches like in a row now where I'm facing the other team. Does it still show me as unjoinable?
Yeah.
Weird. Do you want to do a match to warm up and I'll try to join you?
Sure.
When it's done. You know, since I had a little bit of time to warm up.
Hold on. Did I do it wrong?
I don't think I made a room. I think that's part of the problem. I think I did that wrong.
I believe you betrayed me.
I did. I betrayed you with my stupidity. Which really, it was only a matter of time, Lyra. I could only pretend to be smart for so long.
I can't believe I was sitting here having fun. About to play some good Splatfest with my dear friend Tails. And then you just waltz in here, walk right by me, and just hop in a match.
All while being too dumb to notice you waving at me. I got into the match and I was like, huh. I'm like, huh, that sounded a little like Lyra. It's okay. My penance is that we're not doing great. Friend, I don't know if that's what you wanna. Okay. Oh. Come on. Come on, a little more. Hell yeah. Oh. See, there's been someone on my butt this whole time, and I'm choosing to believe that they know my sins. They're like, this is what you get for ditching your friend. Are you sure you want to jump to me right now, my good friend?
Absolutely. Is what I would say if I were in the same game as you.
Sorry! I didn't mean to! Okay, cool. We lost badly, so if that helps.
What happens?
The game was like, I know your sins.
What happens when you're mean to me? Oh no. Speaking of sins.
Speaking.
And not deadly sins. Do it. Don't do it. I can see you thinking about doing it. Okay, it's muted, so.
Oh. Okay, friends.
Amigos?
Amigos. I've joined. I'm here.
There you are. Welcome. Where's my controller?
I've stopped betraying you now. I just realized since I went into a match like that, like a dummy and all, it was a perfect time for you to go grab a drink real quick.
Oh. Huh. It sure was.
Everyone, we're professionals.
Speaking of professionals, when it says recruit more players, is that like friends?
It'll fill in the rest of our slots.
Okay.
Like, if you're all ready, you can do that, and it'll pair us with a random too.
Okay. Professional.
Professional. We know what we're doing. We definitely practiced. Happy says Splatoon is such good music, 1 and 2. Definitely. That was part of what drew me to the game in the first place.
Bopping tunes.
And I love that they mixed it with the lore. Like, there's Splatoon bands that are all of different genres and stuff that are playing. Zelworld, though. Nor, gotcha. And then Tails Imp, and then Lyra. Lyra, I hate to tell you, but you're the one name that doesn't quite fit in here.
Sometimes you just gotta live with the fact that your name is more adorable than everyone else's.
Mm-hmm. It's a curse you're gonna have to bear.
It is. It's a curse I'm gonna have to bear. I sure did. Probably not Batman. I sure did aim my camera at the sky.
Yep. Because you're warming up. That's the first thing to do upon warm up. Everybody knows that.
Oh, that worked.
Oh, I didn't get a chance to launch my special.
Wonder if anyone watching me can tell that I have not played once since the last time I streamed. Oh, there I go.
No, what are you talking about? You're doing great. You're doing perfect. Nobody could tell such a thing. This might also be why I like warmed up for a good while.
So you could school me.
No, so it wouldn't show that I have not played in forever.
So you look cool in comparison to me. Oh!
Imagine me being able to look cool at all.
Well, now it's easy with me here. Trust like this. Yep, we're doing well. Thanks
Don't
to me, no
jinx it. Do not jinx it. Do not jinx it. Hell yeah. Alright.
Someone said, ouch.
This feels weird. Oh, that sniper is gonna notice me. Hey, senpai, don't notice me. Don't notice me, damn it. Senpai noticed me. I didn't ask for that, but... Oh!
Oh.
No!
I'm no longer alive.
I saw it! I saw you right in the middle of it! Ah.
Threw it at me and I got depression.
They threw the weapon at you and you captured depression.
Well, that was the perfect shot if I ever saw one. I did it! I didn't do it.
You did do it. They also just did it to you.
They had to do it
You know,
to
they
me.
had to do it to you.
I think I jinxed it.
See, this is what happens when you say, I think we're doing well. Oh, I always forget what a slog the last bit from champion to like queen is. Happy says, I forgot how quickly games can flip. Yep. Just one bit of like people dying. Why would it do this to us?
Just one bit.
I made a room.
hold on. Uh, hmm. So I guess this is where I am now.
Huh?
I'm still in a thing?
Let me switch. Oh, let me join yours. Oh. Lara, I'm coming.
Woo! It's not you.
I, Lyra.
What's up? Broken?
Did you already push to recruit players?
No, I didn't push anything. That's why I was so surprised. I was like, why is it just recruiting players now?
Oh, I see. It kicked me out of the room. I thought it kicked us both out and you made a new one. Wow, game rude. How
the game knew you betrayed me, so now it's enacting revenge.
Terrible. Alright, I'll jump in a match.
Maybe even 2 matches.
Oh, it's making it even.
What happens if the timer hits 0?
You're all returned to the lobby. Why?
Because it hit 0.
Oh no, no,
So, Tails.
Yes, Lara?
Things are going well.
The game is oppressing us.
The game is oppressing us.
You may want to go ahead and jump in a match, since mine just started. Unless you wanted to go and get your drink.
You know what? That's a good idea. I will go get my drink. Everyone.
Alright.
What's this?
Everybody, you're stuck with me now. I'm so sorry for your loss.
Didn't I have...
Damn it. Oh, so close. How dare you get me with your stylish Kensa roller. How rude. God, this song is so good.
If only the people on my stream could hear it.
Oh, what? No, they can't?
Is it the lobby music? If it's not,
I sure did just roll off. Yeah, it's the Splatfest music. The lobby music is solid lobby music. I will give the lobby music that.
There we go. Just remembered dialogue or the text on this. Anyways. Perfect. You guys spend some quality time with Charizard. I will go get a drink.
Oh man, alright. Oh, wow. Oh, that aim was solid. Oh wow, I murdered somebody and that was on complete accident. Oh. Oh, nope, I'm not gonna make it. Damn it! I tried. I did my best. This feels like a pretty solid. Oh. Oh. Damn it. Well, that was the last ditch effort I had, and I just keep bouncing when the time runs out. That's fantastic. Sometimes you just gotta bounce around a bit. Dun, dun, dun. Nice, nice. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Keep my finger on B button. No, hell yeah! And the last slot got filled. All right. Do not play again. Now let's start up a room. Friends. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna switch. Oh no, this is a pretty good setup for Splatfest. Yeah. I usually like ones where I have it all on one, but it'll work fine. It does what it's gotta do. Alrighty, so friends, create a room, get the heck up on here, and I'm all ready to go.
Bonjour.
Perfect timing! I just set up a room.
Woo! I'd also like to note that I just remembered what I searched to find that Charizard pick.
You remember the origin story of that Charizard?
I remembered Charizard's origin story. And I'm not sure how I feel about it.
You don't know how to feel about it. You inflicted that on me.
Hey, the internet inflicted it on me.
So that means you get to inflict it on me?
I mean...
That seems incredibly unfair. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just subtly moving over my video screen. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Just making
You're not
sure.
seeing things. You're not seeing things, but also you're not seeing this either. So it's fine. Let's see. Am I still on Nyx's shit list? Noodle-Doodles, probably, because you murdered them in Among Us. Yeah, happy that's what happened. And what did you get to drink, Miss Lyra?
I got apple juice.
Nice. Much healthier than the Sprite I'm drinking.
But also much healthier than the Mountain Dew I had for dinner.
Oh. Might help if I pushed ready and got people searching for us, huh?
I doubt.
Let's see. No, I sold them out. My Let's Go Eevee Nuzlocke has 20 dead. Ooh. That sounds like a rough run.
Remember when people said, let's go Pikachu and Eevee were easy?
Yeah. Which feels weird, because that one I'm doing a fairly normal playthrough and was having trouble with just the way it was going. Hey, Javier.
Alright, I should probably check my, Oh, happy's my thing saying, what did you search? And I searched, Charizard, draw me like one of your French girls. That's actually what the whole, And then she says, bye. Let the whole thing show. Don't worry. I'm getting myself killed by doing this too. That's very important. Very important. None of you may have been able to see what was going on, but that's okay, because nothing of importance was happening.
Hello, sea money, jumping to me even though we're right at the start. Oh, I'm gonna die. There's problem at my back, enemy at my front.
Hi everyone. I'm going to slowly walk around this gap that I've fallen in twice. Very good at this game.
Imagine being good at this game.
Oh,
I'm amazed that Nyx didn't like eviscerate me on the spot for those words. Nothing, Nyx. I didn't say anything. I'm not talking shit. No, it's fine.
I can hear Nyx's doubt from here.
Nyx shouldn't be doubting me. There's no reason to doubt me personally ever. No, I was talking shit about me. Oh. I was like, imagine being good at Splatoon. Shut the fuck up.
There it is. I don't like any of what's going on right now.
I sure did do that, didn't I?
I sure did watch you do that. I'm just like,
I was like, Lara, don't worry, I'm coming, and then...
Well, don't worry, I followed you. So, I don't think I like this stage.
Yeah, again, very Mori Towers-y, but it's bouncy, which is not a fun combination, actually.
It's Mori Towers-y, but like bottomless pits everywhere. Like I'm never accidentally. Okay. How do you actually use these things properly? Well, yeah, I never like fall off the edge and die in Mori Towers. I've done it 4 times here. I think I've only been killed by falling off the edge. I don't think I've actually died to the other team yet.
The real enemy of this for you is the bottomless pits. It's not even the other team.
Seriously, how do you use these bouncy things?
Oh, you have to press B, and you like jump. I thought it was at the right moment, but actually if you just put B at any point in the descent, it will bounce you once.
So what you're telling me is I've been pressing it like every single time. Wait, hold on. Are we purple?
Yes.
Oh, thanks to me.
Yes. Yes.
I meant to say no thanks to me. But I'll take credit for that.
You're dancing and doing the poses. Okay, but you still did better than somebody. We're listed by points earned, so you still did more than somebody else.
So the real question is, what on earth was that last person doing? And how did we win?
It's like, thanks, Tails. I'm left with more questions now. How we won this?
The only thing I can assume is that the person below me also was falling off the edge a lot, and at least 2 members of the other team were also falling off the edge a lot. Oh, Terry's here. Hope it's orange.
Orange, all caps specifically.
Aren't you glad they showed up?
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm very excited for the champion Orange. What?
Orange didn't like our sass and kicked us out.
Imagine I can't join you either.
I got kicked out too.
Oh, okay.
There's no me to join.
Alright, I'll start up a room then. I like your friend that's named Toot with the very serious Ganondorf face. That's a personal favorite of mine.
You know how it is. Oh wait, those are the people with the lit up icons are the ones who were on, isn't it?
I believe so?
Okay, that makes sense. I was just wondering. I was just like mentioning being like, huh. I expected Lolly to be on. That she's usually on for Splatfest. Like, oh wait, he is.
Yep.
This is just like with the Twitch thing. Goes to Twitch to get the link. Oh look, other people are streaming Splatoon 2. What were the odds?
Oh, right.
It's almost like there's some sort of Splatoon event today to get people to hop on and play the game.
Can't imagine. Anyway, join us for Splatfest tonight. For me, that goes right up there with me sitting in people's Patreon servers and being like, man, I sure wish I was a patron so I could vote on this stuff. Which I've done several times now.
Super Mushroom Queen. Ink the most turf to win. Ah, no gaps in the floor. My favorite. What's your favorite Splatoon 2 map? The one with the solid ground.
So still not Moray Tower.
I actually always liked Moray Towers, honestly.
I like it. I loved it really in the first one. I feel like in the second one they made it a little nicer, like friendlier, and that's part of why I don't like it. Because it was so terrible. Mind you, in Splatoon 1, I was very much a sniper as my secondary weapon. So my love for Moray Towers is not a virtuous one. But yeah, I feel like they made the gaps a little shorter in Splatoon 2 for it. So like there's less chance of falling to your death. They made the side path so it's easier to get through. And it's like, no, I liked it as the terrible place where me as a sniper reigns supreme all the time.
I just got murdered by Voldemort.
I don't know how to feel about that.
You know, as happens. Not even joking.
I'd like to know,
for
do you
once.
ever just turn a corner? Do you ever just turn a corner and then there's 3 people there and it was a mistake?
All the time.
I was like, cool, I'm gonna use this sneaky little shortcut to get around, and I got to the top of it and there were like 3 people there and it was like, nope, the fool was me.
Got murdered by Bubbles of Doom.
I hate the blobbers so much.
Did you also get murdered by it?
No, I've just been murdered by them a lot in general.
I just got murdered by it.
Yeah, not a fan. To me, it's very overpowered. I guess it's not too bad in inking in actual turf war. It's not too bad, but in competitive, it's very ridiculous. Come on, come on. Okay, cool. Ah!
I have no idea how I
Rip!
survived all of that. So much happened and I lived through all of it. There it is.
And then you jinxed it.
Who won that? Not us. I still like happy is like, what did you search?
It's a fair question.
Now I'm a superstar fiend.
Heck yeah. That feels very on brand for your kitty face. Let's see, mustard versus ketchup, Dawn of the Condiments. Yeah, that's what Nick said this reminded them of, is mustard versus ketchup again. And then I'm crying because my friend's dungeon lock was so sad we went in blind. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Wait, like nuzlocking a mystery dungeon game blind?
Yeah, that sounds like
A mistake.
oof, a painful one.
Oh, yeah,
I'm so sorry.
keep meaning to
Those are
open your stream on my phone. It'll make sound.
huh?
No, not you. My phone. I was opening a stream on my phone so I could see your chat as well.
Let's see. Wow, someone's living dangerously. That is, when you see the E4 battle, I am allowed to use 11 mons. Well, you are the one who got through the rest of the E4 with 3 mons. Lyra is the most powerful. Beating Platinum with those ATD rules is still amazing to me.
It was 4 mons, not 3. Hi, Zero.
Hello, Zero.
Need you all to
God,
hold
it really
this for me.
does look.
I almost
Bye.
splatted someone.
Whoa! I didn't notice them. I sure didn't notice those. Hi, Guy Perfect.
Zero says she sees them setting the world on fire. I don't know, ink tends to be pretty wet. Oh, the little funky guys after me. I don't appreciate those. Nope. Oh,
My question now is, which little funky guy?
the little bombs that like smell you and run after you.
Oh, the rude ones. The rude boys.
Yeah. Rude boys.
Yes, I call them the rude boys. That is their title as far as I am concerned. Let's not die to the same thing. I just died to it again. Right as I was saying the words, don't do it. I'm
Tails,
smart and
don't.
good at this, Lyra.
Tails, don't. Splatoon 2, but what if I did?
Yeah.
Zero says she heard us call it ketchup and mustard earlier, and now she can't see anything else.
That's just what it is. Oh, that's a rude boy. What hit me? Oh, the Splattershot Pro. Someone's ink.
Did the color change?
Did what color change?
Our colors.
What do you mean?
The ink colors between matches.
Yeah, because one of the matches we were facing our own team. You know, one of those, there were too many.
Okay. That's why Zero. Oh, that's... Yeah, that's because we were facing our own team, so it wasn't Star versus... Oh, that's a bomb. I don't know how I survived facing it head on, but I did, so I will immediately die afterwards to make up for it.
That's how it's gotta go sometimes.
That was a bad idea. Bonk. Why do I always die in like simple situations? But like crazy stuff like, oops, I accidentally jumped to someone right before they died and that section is completely red now. I somehow survived that.
It's a great question, and that's just how it tends to go in Splatoon.
Oh, someone's playing Pokemon Shield. And it's not Nyx.
Oh, change gear and continue.
Maybe I should change gear.
Um,
Oh, I get Zero's joke now. I said star and she completed with the forces of evil.
nice.
Oh yeah,
We'll go
I was saying star versus, and I was trying to remember what the other team was. So she completed with the forces of evil.
Perfect. Oh no. Yes. Javier says Lyra is God tier. She's Eve tier. Noodle Doodles, please don't challenge Lyra. She will get up to 90 Nuz comics on paper if you let her. Please, don't give her more motivation.
All I gotta do is just do like one gym battle per page. I can get that all done in like a year.
No. I'm still sad between Splatoon 1 and 2 that they took out the little mini games to play while you're waiting.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
That was always amazing. I always loved those mini games, and it left me never feeling bored because I love that dumb squid jump one.
Greetings, friends. How are you all feeling tonight?
Lyra, do you have the Charizard open on your thing?
What gives you that idea?
Yeah, you sure do. You randomly said that, and I was gonna be like, why would you say that? I was like, and then my brain's like, because she put Charizard up, Tails. That's absolutely why you know it in your heart.
There says, Lyra, I think Charizard is trying to seduce me.
Well, Charizard does want you to draw it like one of your French girls. So that's not a crazy idea.
So, here's the real question. Oh, that is all you have to do. I did it! I mastered the art of jumping. On the
I believe in you.
bouncy bits.
I told you. I knew you could do it. I never doubted you for a second, Lyra.
I doubted me for 2 seconds.
Is it the 2 seconds you were falling?
Yes. Whoop! Hello, friend. By friend, I mean enemy.
Frenemy. Alright. Guys, I don't understand what their problem is. Our purple color is so much nicer. Hey, hello, Jay. Our purple color is so much nicer than the green. We're just doing them a favor by trying to paint their base in it.
Oh, how did that worked?
out of here. There you are, Lyra. Hello.
Well, oh, this place is all set. No, 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 no. I did it. Well, my streak of murdering people had to end sometime, I guess.
It's true. Hey, what if I did something dumb?
Oh, that depends.
What do you mean?
How dumb?
Okay, so the answer to all this before we go any further is I died. So, so I don't think Jay is playing. I think we have someone AFK because Jay has been there the last 2 or 3 times I've died.
Maybe. I still like Zero's Lyra. I think Charizard is trying to seduce me.
It is. It was fun while it lasted. Yeah, I just realized that we won even though I think someone was AFK.
That's just how strong we are. Actually, I saw them running around after you mentioned it.
Okay.
So even if they were AFK, it was probably only for a moment, not like...
Whole match.
Yeah.
Maybe they have the same death schedule you had and we're not AFK. That's fair. We just died together. We were so in sync. It's like when somebody seems like they're not blinking because you're always blinking at the same time as them. Nyx is looking at me like, the fuck? It's okay. It totally makes sense in context, Nyx, probably. Pardon me. It's fine. Let's see. Oh look, Clara, it's your favorite. It's a stage with no leaps to your death.
Oh, I love it. And there actually was another stage. The third stage actually has like not much time you can like leap to your death, but there are a few, and I absolutely took that opportunity when it came because of course I did. So it's just absolutely my favorite stage of the 3 because I can't die from falling to my death.
Well, you technically could fall into the water. I'm sorry if you weren't informed of that before, but there is a falling to your death.
Well, that's drowning. It's different, and I haven't done it yet, so it's fine. Oh yeah, can I just note that in the event that Flash ever gets popular enough to get nominated in the what's it called?
Extravaganza.
Yeah, and that thing. They never have a chance.
Oh.
I've already had 2 people nominate Nutmeg for best main character instead of teammate.
Oh, yeah.
So if just on Nutmeg, there's two people doing it. It's definitely going to be very split on Flash, who actually is the main character.
Yeah.
Or he's going to have to get exceptionally popular.
Yeah. Not even just popular enough for it. You gotta outshine your own Nutmeg. Come on, come on, come on. My friendo scared me, but it's all good. It's fine.
Says Nutmeg isn't the main character. He technically is a main character. Oh, that's you. Hi, friend.
Hey, what if I did something bad?
How's it going for you?
Well, I'm being chased.
Oh, they killed each
Myra,
other.
is that you up there? That's you!
Woo.
I'll give you some cover.
I'm down here now.
Yee. I just saw you retreating and I'm like, hey, I have a way to make sure that they don't follow you as you retreat.
Oh. Oh, well. What challenge am I accepting? You technically did 2 challenges. Wait. Oh, that was Happy that said that, not Javier. The Nutmeg isn't the main character? I don't know.
Happy did say that. Happy said that on your stream. I know it's very hard to keep it straight. We're too gay to keep it straight. Happy said that Noodle Doodles is challenging you on my channel to something.
Yeah, there are two challenges. There was the Emerald Kaiser whatever and the 90 comics.
All right. Superstar fanboy. All I can think of with the fanboy and fangirl thing is the freaking Christmas one, where it was naughty or nice, and it was like, oh, you're a naughty fangirl, and I was like, cool, I hate this. Don't appreciate this at all.
This does not spark joy.
This does not spark joy. Delete this immediately. Honestly, in retrospect, none of them really were great. Naughty Champion, Naughty Queen. It was all a time, but Naughty Fangirl was definitely the worst. Oh, heck yeah, look at this good pink.
Also, I know nothing of this. Ooh. Life. I know nothing of this, Emerald Kaizo whatchamadoohickey. But maybe I'll check it out.
Ow!
You fool.
Oh, you're a roller. That makes sense.
That's a blue explosive.
I was a blue explosion.
I do need to figure out more Pokemon things to stream, since there's only so many Pokemon games.
Coliseum Nuzlocke.
I know.
I'm just saying, you needed some ideas.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think I can say oh no to a Coliseum Nuzlocke and then sure, why not to the Kaizo, whatever.
My general thought more is like you can't say sure why not to the ATD rule set in Platinum and then oh no to just a regular Coliseum Nuz.
Well, see, one thing is okay. I'm being chased and I don't appreciate it. Oh, but I've never beaten Coliseum.
Oh no?
Yeah, I'd never owned it as a kid. But I've only played like the very beginning of it when I borrowed it from a friend.
Ah. Hey, don't worry. I can help you with it. I've played Coliseum through a whole probably 7 times, I think-ish. Out! Ooh! Ah! Got killed in midair.
And yes, Yume is doing a Coliseum Nuzlocke.
Yeah. I was so excited when I saw that, but I was also like, how? I got you, Lyra. I was also like, how? Because I have attempted to Nuz Coliseum and I win, it goes bad. I think I've tried twice and they were successful but bad. Oh no!
I blame DJ Fred. They were the weakest link.
Darn it, DJ Fred. How could you betray us like this?
Yeah, gosh. Nothing Pokemon related came out last year except the DLC, did it?
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, so it's like I streamed Emerald, Platinum, and got like halfway through PMD, only streaming for half the year.
Mm-hmm.
And nothing came out.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm already feeling like, man, streaming Pokemon, having one day a week that's only Pokemon streams feels like I'm gonna be running out of Pokemon games to play real fast.
Well, luckily there's also other PMD games if you want to do that, and there's the Ranger games.
I'm not sure you can do the Ranger games. I was definitely gonna do all the PMD games. But the thing about that is that the number of spin-off Pokemon games gets less and less per generation.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh man, for like Gen 4 you got like 2 It was 1 PMD game, 2 Ranger games, some other stuff, the Pokepark games. And
there's also go ahead, sorry.
And then for Generation 7 there's I don't think there's anything. I think every spin-off that came out for Generation 7 either was like started as a Generation 6 game.
Mm-hmm.
I think basically they started as a Generation 6 game one way or another. It was like Pokken that was like got like a Gen 7 update, or Detective Pikachu that was like half done for Gen 6 and then got finished for Gen 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, fortunately we have the Mystery Dungeon DX and new Pokemon Snap for Generation 8, so they're at least upping it a bit. But still, it's not quite feeling like it was before. Who knows, maybe that will change, but with the 25th anniversary and whatnot. But
yeah.
Right now it feels like it's like what's it feel like?
It feels pretty slim every year.
Yeah, it feels like between the main games and the spin-offs, it's maybe one a year.
Yeah. There's definitely one of the things I was gonna say. Plus there's the issue of honestly streaming the 3DS games.
I may have a way.
So, because those are a little rougher to get going.
We'll see.
But the good news part of that though is also if you want to run special challenges, if you come back to them, I found a little while later, most people are pretty receptive to it. Like if you come back to Emerald, maybe later on, to run it as a randomizer or something like that. Or I've seen a lot of the new color locks and stuff like that some people do. And it seems like most are pretty receptive to that, as long as you have the patience to go back to the old regions to Nuz again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many times you really want to deal with Nuzlocking Platinum. I don't know how many times you want to deal with Cynthia's level jump. I recognize not everybody is me with specifically Soul Silver, where it's like, yeah, I've run like 16 locks of this game.
Yeah,
Why?
I mean, I could do that, just not with platinum. Oh, this is water.
It's less a could you and more like did you want to do that?
And remember how I was like, water's fine. I haven't jumped in it once.
We talked about with this. See, you keep jinxing it. You keep doing this.
I just like to note that was 8 seconds before the end of the match too. So I was like, yes, see, water just fine. 8. Oh, there I go.
I handle water just fine. See, there I go, directly into it.
Doodle notes that Pokemon Snap is coming back, which it is. I could also play the original.
That's true. Javier says I've run multiples of Sapphire and Fire Red and they are never boring.
There's also doing all the remakes, because I can do cancel 3 times before I play the same generation once.
God.
Doodle notes that they do everything for funsies.
That's the good stuff, doing it for the funsies. Doodle on my end says, me regretting my decision to an Ultra Sun Nuzlocke. I'm effed. Oof. I'm full of fear. I'm doing an Ultra Sun Nuzlocke right now.
I wish you luck. Especially with Ultra Necrozma.
That's, 6 dead. Oof. Yeah, Ultra Necrozma is my biggest fear. Along with the Fire Trial, I've been warned that everyone's like, oh, Water Trial and Fire Trial, you should just be scared.
I don't know how to feel about that, because I feel like everyone has a different trial that they have trouble with.
Mm-hmm.
Zero notes that if I do Gale of Darkness, that
Bingus, and Goob.
Yeah, actually, that's one thing about the Coliseum and Gale of Darkness. I probably want to just do a normal playthrough of them first, because I've barely touched Coliseum and I've not touched Gale of Darkness at all.
I'm wondering, you said you just played a little of the beginning. Did you happen to get stuck at the beginning of the game?
I don't think so. I basically had one afternoon to play it.
Okay. So, I love Coliseum, played it multiple times. It has one of the stupidest moments in it I've ever seen in a game that is just not well choreographed what you need to do. It's not explained well. And I found that I found as I've grown up, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, I started that game and never went anywhere because I got stuck. Because at the beginning it's like, oh, you need to... There's a point where they're like, oh, you need to get a gear to fix a thing. And it's like, okay, and there's a giant gear in town. But no, it turns out that's not the gear. And it's like, where's the gear? And it turns out it's in a completely different area. that is not telegraphed or told to you, not hinted at, not nothing. Nothing.
Sounds fun.
It's so many people just never found that gear. And we're just like, well, rip, I guess I'll go back to normal Pokemon games. So whenever I hear anyone say, oh yeah, I played a little bit of that, I'm like, oh no.
It's too bad the Coliseum games were, anyways, it's too bad the Coliseum games were GameCube games. Because the GameCube was like the second worst one of Nintendo's consoles has ever done. I feel like it could have gotten some more traction as a thing that may have been more permanent if it had been on a console that actually did well.
Yeah.
Zero's making angry faces and says GameCube was my favorite, and that's valid. However, there's no denying that like no one owned it.
Yeah. It feels so weird too. I can't figure out why. N64 did great. I can't understand why nobody.
N64 actually did not do too terribly good.
Really?
Yeah. The Nintendo console. It's funny. People for until the Switch came out swore that Nintendo was just one of the reasons for like all the Nintendo Doom talk for a long time was pretty much their console. Aside from the Wii, their consoles all did slightly worse than the last one after another.
Huh.
I believe the original NES sold like 60 million. The Super Nintendo sold like 50. The Nintendo 64 sold like 35. The GameCube sold like 20. The Wii, everyone called an outlier, and it jumped up 100. and then the Wii U did 15. So it's like you could very easily point at their consoles and be like, the Wii was an exception, and they're just like slowly dying off over time. And
Yeah.
And then the Switch came out.
And then Switch is here. Try to compete with PS2 and Xbox. Oh, Xbox did terrible.
Oh, yeah, Xbox, yeah. People I don't know why. The Xbox technically did slightly better than the GameCube, but the more exact numbers was the Nintendo GameCube sold 21 million and the original Xbox sold 24 million. And the short answer to your question, Zero, is it wasn't really any fault of the Xbox or the GameCube. They both did pretty well and reasonably should have sold better. But the PlayStation 2 just like annihilated them from the start.
Nothing. It's really nothing should have bothered competing with the PlayStation 2.
I think I think the fact that the PlayStation 2 played DVDs had a lot to do with it. Yeah, and people will always note that that there's all kinds of games, and this and that. But I solidly think that it got all those games because it being a DVD player gave it such a huge head start over the competition. And then by the time it was like, all right, we can put our game on the PlayStation 2's 50 million, or the GameCube and Xbox's combined 20 million.
Yeah.
No games.
It's an easy answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I definitely know. I think I got my PS2 in part because, God, I feel old, but like back in the day, DVD players were pretty expensive.
Yeah.
So it was like my mom was just like, I can get you this as a gift and then you'll have it, and then we also have a DVD player. So it worked itself out. But yeah, Lyra, that does make sense that at that point, why would you go with anything but PS2?
Also, Twilight Princess on the GameCube is kind of a Breath of the Wild on the Wii U thing. no one cared because it was on the next system.
Yeah, it was mostly known for the Wii version, right?
Yeah, the Twilight Princess is the second best-selling Zelda game besides Breath of the Wild, and that was all the Wii version.
Ow.
It's funny because I actually own the GameCube version.
Was there any major differences between it other than...
Motion controls, and it's completely mirrored.
Oh, but it's mirrored! Oh, right, because that messes up... I see that messing up people all the time. Oh, I am screwed. I sure am. Let me out!
You raised a fair point. If you had a GameCube, you didn't have to jump over. But if you didn't have a GameCube, which not many people did because not many people bought it, then your choices were to buy a brand new GameCube that was already on death's door, or to buy a like $250 super cheap Wii and get all the new Nintendo games that would come out on that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that happened with Breath of the Wild. People could get the
Wii U.
The Wii Breath of the Wild for the Wii U, and all the games that be able to play all the games on that, and they don't have to move over right away. But if you don't own a Wii U, and not many people did, then why would you? That even worse for the Wii U, because the Wii U never got dropped in price. So it was like, what would you like, the $300 Switch or the $300 Wii U?
Yeah, that was really.
I like how as I'm spawning back, I had the little bomb rush thing with the little slidey bombs, and I was throwing those around when I died, and as I spawned back, I see, oh, you splatted someone. I'm like, ah, revenge.
At the end of the match, there's nothing they can do about it.
Okay, I leveled up.
Heck yeah.
And once again, and that was with the, there was no point if you didn't own a GameCube. There was no point to getting it for Twilight Princess, because the Wii played GameCube games.
Yeah, that was the other killer for it.
So actually, like the game, but you like see the new cool Zelda game, and it's like, oh, should I buy the GameCube for it or the Wii for it? It's like, I could buy the GameCube, which maybe is like cheaper, maybe it was like $100, half as much, and be able to play all those slick GameCube games, or I could get the Wii, still be able to play all those GameCube games, and also be able to play all the new games that eventually come out. And once again, the Wii's $250 price was very cheap for a new console. That wasn't handheld.
Yeah.
There's some people that only got handhelds might be like, well, that's expensive, because I know the 3DS launched for $250, and everyone was like, oh, heavens no.
I'm trying to remember, the competitor to Wii that was at 500, right?
Ooh! Oh no, that was Sony's nice, pleasant $600 people will get a second job to buy our console.
Oh god, that's right! Jesus! You know, sometimes I suddenly remember the stuff that Sony and Xbox pulled in these last couple generations, and I'm like, how are you still here?
It's the short answer with
Xbox is Microsoft?
Well, not actually. Xbox had to clean up their act. I honestly would say that at this point, at least the Xbox division of Microsoft really isn't any worse than Nintendo. But Sony gets by because they're Sony and they have this absurd amount of brand loyalty.
Fair, I could see that. See, for me, it was from everything I've seen with 360. The reason it survived everything that happened to the 360, it was Microsoft has a lot of money.
It was not that. It was because sure they had a lot of problems, but they were going up against $600. You will get a second shot to own our system, and the Wii that can't play hardcore games. So it's like they messed up. But so did everyone else, so they couldn't really be faulted that hard for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they messed up, but luckily everybody else was also messing up, so the bar was real low.
Yeah. Yeah, when they messed up in with the Xbox One with their whole DRM funkiness, they backpedaled on that, and they still got hit hard for it.
Yeah. God, okay, look, I'm not gonna say Sony is perfect, but that, when they followed up on, what was it, E3, where they were like, how to share a game on the PS4, and they just handed the person the game, that was amazing. I still remember that.
It was beautiful.
And that was the meanest, but most hilarious thing.
I remember a lot of old people, not old, but like, you know, people who back then were like 30, early to mid 30s, were like, oh, that feels like a Sega and Nintendo NES versus Genesis era style thing.
Yeah. Just petty. But it was so good. It was so good. They did it so slow, too. And they just like had him walk up, hand it, and they're like, that's it. It was so funny. I'm sorry.
Now Sony's the one being mean. I wonder if they're ever gonna like go fully in on the rudeness, because they always seem to like smell the backlash as it's gonna come and like backpedal immediately. But they haven't done anything extreme, but I can tell Sony knows that their fans are absurdly loyal and they can get away with a lot.
Yeah.
Not in Japan.
I could see that.
Not in Japan though. The PlayStation 5, it's had like record-breaking launches everywhere, but in most places it's record-breaking highs. In Japan, it's record-breaking lows.
Oh, weird. Has the new Xbox been doing anything in Japan? Because that's one market they've just never been able to break into at all, right?
Yeah, they still haven't been able to break into it at all.
I was like, oh, maybe if there's gonna be less for the PS5, that leaves some room for Xbox to actually try to wiggle over. Nope.
See, unfortunately for that idea, the Switch is just absurdly dominating Japan.
Basically, it's the new for PS2, where it's like, why are you trying to compete against Switch? Hello, buddy.
I think. Oop, the end is nigh. I think the Switch just recently outsold the 3DS.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so like 70 million.
Damn it, there were two of them.
The end is nigh.
I don't know.
It's 4 years old, right? Switch?
4?
I think so.
God, time can't have passed that fast already.
I think it turns 4 and... Sir? Just got duly done disrespected. Yeah, I think it turns 4 years old in, March.
God.
Yeah, it's 4 years old in March.
Okay, wait. Okay, real talk here real quick. Okay, so if anyone wants to learn a lesson from Switch, can it please be to stop releasing consoles in November?
Yeah, yeah, I was, it doesn't make any sense. Like people are gonna, like, buy the console, like, the second it comes out, are gonna buy the console the second it comes out, whether you release it in March or November, and releasing it in November, just like, as the early adopters fighting with the Christmas buyers. I'd just like to note that they absolutely have us locked into the spawn area.
They sure, yep. Oh, are you still there? I was able to get around.
I
Not
was
well,
too.
I'm about to die. I sure made the mistake of being like, I got out!
Oh. So this is going well.
Yeah.
I found it funny when people were all like, "Oh, the PlayStation 5 and next Xbox are gonna come out, and it's just gonna the Switch is just gonna die off," and like, I'm like, it's the Switch is in its 4th year.
Yeah. What are you?
First off, that turned out to be wrong. Second, even if it didn't turn out to be wrong, it's in its 4th year. It would be perfectly reasonable for it to start, like, dying off right about now.
Yeah. Oh my God. Also, you're right. It is 4 years. How? But yeah, I'm incredibly upset that Switch showed everybody there's no need to do that dumb nonsense of releasing at November, and just nobody thought that was a good plan to take off of it.
You know what the worst part is?
Huh?
The launch of the PlayStation 4 and 5 and the next the new Xbox with the weird name.
Yeah.
They absolutely should have been delayed like a few months.
Yeah.
There were not many games out. A lot of the games were kind of buggy. It really
It feels like it's every generation they do this too, because I remember back in the day, the PS4, the joke was that it was the no games box. It was something like, what was it, like Xbox One game and the no games box. It's like they do this each time, and each time everyone complains that there's no games out for them.
Mm-hmm.
Poco Loco.
Oh, you know what? You know why they do it?
Black Friday?
Yeah. Both their consoles were sold out. They couldn't capitalize on Black Friday. No one could get a hold of their console.
They couldn't, as long as you were willing to murder, or at $2,000, I guess.
See, the problem is Sony benefits off of neither of those things.
That's true.
Either that's one less person to buy their console, or somebody else benefiting off their console.
That's part of why I just don't understand these releases. And before I kind of understood, because it was one of those things where it came off like nobody wanted to rock the boat more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
But then, like, Switch came and was like, look, you don't need to do this.
And they were like, but what if we did do it?
Right? What if we did it anyway?
That's the fun thing.
Especially... Go ahead.
That's a fun thing about Nintendo. It's a double-edged sword. It absolutely has hurt far more than it's helped in certain occasions, but Nintendo is absolutely It sounds kind of weird. They're both very afraid to. They're weird. They're very they don't like to exit their comfort zone, but they seem fairly okay with exiting everyone else's comfort zone.
Yeah. They have a comfort zone, but they are definitely more willing than most to break like industry standard traditions.
Sometimes that results in a Wii U, and other times that results in a Switch.
Yep. Yeah, but it's just like, especially, I feel like, I know that you've mentioned Sony's brand loyalty, but I feel like Microsoft has a pretty solid one with Xbox, and so it's even more like you said, where it's like people who are going to buy it exactly the day it comes out, they're going to be there no matter what time of year it is. So it's even more crazy to me, where a Switch was kind of a weird experiment, and for all they know, it could have gone the way of the Wii U. Like, that you've got one company who's willing to do that, and then you've got, oh shoot, I'm gonna die. I completely lost what I thought what I was saying.
Something about one company that's willing to do that, and...
Oh yeah, for coming off the Wii U, there was reason to be really nervous about how Switch would do, you know? But then you have a company still willing to break the industry standard and release it different. But then you have PS4 and Xbox, which don't seem to have... Everybody wants PS5. You know that you're gonna have this huge loyal base that's gonna run to you. Why not stagger it out like Switch showed was already possible with a system that was gonna be much more of a risk? Well, I just want to grab and shake Sony by the shoulders. Why are you like this?
Because it can be.
Okay, let me see. Oh, Javier brings a good point. I think the reason Twilight Princess was mirrored is because Link was left-handed, and since many people use the Wii with their right arm, they mirrored it for the motion controls to fit.
Two things. One, yes, that is absolutely a reason for that. And two, that doesn't answer the question as to why they didn't just mirror the model and they had to mirror the entire game.
Oh, I want to believe, Lyra, that they mirrored the entire game, and someone was like, "Why didn't you just mirror the model?" And they were like, they just kind of slowly put their head down to the test.
It's funny because in the end, it's not really a bad thing because it kind of gives both versions something distinct about them. And it's like, it can be confusing if you switch from one to the other, but who's going to be switching from one to the other?
That's fair. And speaking of Japan, Xbox is hated there. Yeah, it just never ever got a foothold there. And I was really, for a half second, when Lyra was like, PS5's not doing well, I was like, has Xbox finally gotten its chance over there? And it's like, no, absolutely not. And I should note, I am actually not at all invested in Xbox. I sort of hate the Xbox series because my one and only Xbox system was 360, which I went through 2 of them and several controllers, and it was a nightmare. And so I'm just very interested in seeing if Xbox will ever get into the Japanese market like you can desperately tell it wants to do. I got murdered by someone named Big Doof, and I don't know how to feel about this, Lyra.
It's just a large Bidoof.
I know how to feel about it even less now, Lyra. I don't know if that was supposed to make me feel better, but...
You. Oh.
Rip.
There's my edge falling in.
Oh, right. I forgot. It's like your favorite one.
Okay. I didn't fall on the edge.
Yay!
I just got slaughtered. I've died
The
more.
big Bidoof killed me again. Oh, friendo! Oh no, friendo!
You ever just like casually walk down the stairs to your demise?
Yes. Well, I killed the big Bidoof, but I don't know if I feel any better about the whole situation.
Hmm. Okay, there's a ledge here. I thought I died again.
Oh god. Lyra, no! They do not want to give up that left side at all.
Oh. The game hurt me being like, man, I've died more to the opposing team than to falling off ledges, and it's like, here, let me fix that for you.
You in and out a little.
That went well.
Oh my gosh, it always feels like it's so long to get up to champion to queen. Let me guess. Red Ring of Death? Yep. On both. Yeah, at the Xbox 360 was for me was a personal story of tragedy and nightmares. And I was like, cool. After the 360, I got it for like a whole 3 games, and I was like, cool. I'm never buying another Xbox product again in my life.
Major oop. If it makes you feel better, that was only that bad with the 360.
Mm-hmm. I know that I've heard the original Xbox was much more of a solid unit, and all the other ones since have been much better. But it was literally like my introduction to the series was the nightmare of that, and I was like, never again.
Big oop.
And no, nothing they've done thus has changed it. My only other experiences with Xbox, it doesn't help, is playing with my cousin, playing on Xbox Live, stuff like Call of Duty, and so you can imagine the things I heard. And so I was like, so this is what it has to offer, I see.
Depression.
I'm good.
My experience was playing, have you ever played any online stuff with the Xbox? I played only locally, and okay, I died. I basically only played Halo with friends.
Yeah, I would imagine that would drastically change it. I remember sitting with my cousin, and I overheard some of the stuff on there, and I was like, cool, what if I never looked at online play? That actually turned me off of all online play for a very long time.
That's valid. I was about to note that you probably got the same experience with Sony. Sony's online. So, extra valid.
Yeah. It was just unfortunate for Xbox that was where I just, like, got it all. Wow, I barely made it out of spawn that time. And then Xbox, and then for whatever reason it is, Xbox just seemed to be the one that became way more notorious than Sony about it. Like, I don't know why Xbox got more of a bad rap, even though Sony, by all accounts, was just as poor of an experience online. But, like, everybody knew about the horrible stuff that was said on, like, Xbox Live.
I honestly do think that's partially the Sony bias.
See, but then it's also funny to me because from what I've also heard, like, everyone knows getting the new PS5 is a nightmare right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
From all accounts, from what I can tell, it's just as hard to get the new Xbox.
Yeah.
But most people are talking about how hard it is to get the new PS5.
Exactly.
I'm very confused.
It's
because Sony's overall more popular and people care more about getting the PS5, so that's why people are only talking about PS5 shortages.
Exactly.
I'm fine. So don't read into anything into that squawk.
That makes one of us.
It doesn't make one of us, actually.
That makes 0 of us. In other news, we're in danger.
Oh, we sure are.
Speaking of being in danger, I'm no longer in danger.
Me neither. What a coincidence. Oh, wow, this was an aggressive crew.
Dear notes.
They went Go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was gonna say, they went straight for us. If you look on the map, even up until, like, the end, it doesn't look like they mapped, a whole section of their side. They went straight to kill us.
They're like, I can smell murder and I need to do it now.
Yep.
And when you were like, oh, everything's fine, I was like, oh, that makes one of us. And you were like, that actually makes 0. 0 was like, it makes me.
It does make you. Hey, let's see. Hey, Tails, did you play PS4 online? I did. I did play PS4 online. And I don't know if I was just lucky, considering I played Overwatch on PS4 online, but overall had a pretty good experience in comparison. I feel like I had some large point to make at some point in this conversation. It's completely gone. Sony released your consoles in March! That was the point.
That's the point. Also Microsoft, both of you, because both those systems were absolutely out of stock.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I am curious how well all 3 of the consoles are gonna do, because we all know how well the Switch is doing, and the PlayStation 5's launch was far better than the Switch, and the new Xbox's launch was like right behind the Switch.
Huh.
So like all 3 of them are doing very solidly.
Yeah.
And the last time all 3 consoles were doing very solidly was the very fun PlayStation 3 $600 US. Xbox 360 Red Ring of Death generation, so
People will get a second job to get our console. The audacity.
This place is oddly... There. Like, this place is oddly empty. Few red balls of doom flying at my face from over here. Oh. Where's red come from? Oh, they smelled me.
They smelled murder and had to do it immediately.
It's fine. They fell through the grate and died. My revenge is complete. They died the same way I usually do. Exactly as I planned.
The ultimate revenge. Oh
there
god,
it is.
no, there's
There
a
I go.
sniper in the middle. No.
So we're doing
Lyra,
good.
are you dead?
Divine dead.
You know what? You're probably alive again, so I'm not gonna bother.
Look, I have a shield. Now I can smite foes. Oh, the shield's good.
No! Darn it!
Man, I went to a friend's house once and played this game, and they had the motion controls off.
Why? Alright, first of all, I refuse. I don't know if you can call that person a friend. That sounds suspicious.
Oh, I'm being chased. I'm being chased.
I heard a dying noise. Was that you?
Probably not, because I only just now died. Oh, look there. I somehow killed them.
Awesome. Good job.
Exactly as planned.
Oh, friendo, no. I hope that's not you jumping to me, Lyra.
Oh, it's not. Worry not. I am finding my own way to perish.
Yeah, somebody. Oh no! Lyra, you'd be proud. I died the same way you normally do.
The true way to perish. I'm jumping to you. It's probably a mistake, but here we go. Whee! Punk. Did it. That would
Nice.
slaughter you. If the timer didn't run out. Yeah, we won!
Yeah. Did a great job.
Yeah, it's crazy. How well Nintendo games sell?
Oh?
So we all know the Wii U sold like nothing, right?
Right.
Yeah, it sold like 14 million.
Pardon me.
Pardon you?
Pardon me. Yes, but yes, you're... Yeah, 14 million.
Well, you got Mario Kart 8 on it, which sold 8 million.
Huh.
Yeah.
Despite... Yeah.
That's like, I think that's like not anymore, but like back when the Wii U was still their current console, that was like probably still would have been a top 10 best-selling PlayStation 4 game.
Yeah. Huh. I mean, I guess for the people who are loyal enough to get the consoles no matter what, they're gonna get those big games also no matter what.
It's definitely a Nintendo thing. Like the people buying the. That's the odd thing. The Nintendo fans are very loyal to the franchises, whereas Sony and Microsoft fans are very loyal to the console.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like the attach rate on PlayStation 5 games is abysmal.
Huh. Well, I guess that also makes sense as to how Nintendo's able to keep going. Like, despite its consoles not selling well, is they still do know that the software will sell well.
Yeah. I was gonna be like none of the PlayStation 5 games have broken a million, but I was like, yeah, that's not too crazy since the actual system has only sold like 3-4 million stuff. But then I remembered the Switch's launch with Breath of the Wild, where Breath of the Wild actually outsold the Switch.
I forgot that happened.
Oh, that was amazing.
That sounds correct.
Specifically the Switch version too. Like there's the Wii U version, so you might be like, oh, like the Switch version and the Wii U version combined outsold the Switch. No, specifically the Switch version of Breath of the Wild by itself outsold the Switch itself.
I don't know why that was auto-modded, Javier, but that's valid. Oh no! How rude.
I believe we just got a dilly done betrayed.
Diddly done betrayed. I'll create a room. Yeah, Nintendo cares more about their classic series than Sony. Does Sony directly really? I have no idea how Sony's owning of its franchises go.
Yeah, I was about to be asking that too, because like they got like their Uncharted and yeah. But it's like with like PlayStation 1 era Sony, you would have been like, what's the Sony game? You know, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro games you can find on the Switch now.
Yeah.
Like they don't really have exclusive first party games.
Yeah.
It's weird. Like neither does Microsoft, but like Microsoft kind of seems like they purposely are doing it. Like they're just like throwing their stuff on everything.
Yeah, well, Microsoft was already screwed because if I remember correctly, anything for an Xbox product can also be for PC, right? So right off the bat, nothing is exclusive to Xbox.
Well,
and
I would like to note that I would like to note that is a choice they made. Like I think that's a recent choice too. I think that's like Xbox One and new Xbox games are found on PC too.
I thought that was all the way back from 360.
At the very least, they did not like align the launches. Like there was definitely like a few years where it was a 360 game before it came to PC.
Yeah, but I do know that there's that sort of loss of it. But I think Xbox, from what I'm remembering, I guess Switch has kind of taken over that now, and Steam as well. But for a while, I remember they were trying to be bigger on indie games, on making their platform more accessible for indie developers.
And when was that?
Apparently a while ago. Now that I think about it, because it all became Steam at one point, and then everybody hated Steam for Steam reasons.
But yeah, cause like it's been so long since that they kind of like dipped out to become the worst. Okay. I'm dead.
I like that you stopped there, like just in general, the worst.
But they got really bad with the indie developers and were like the worst for indie developers to develop for out of the three, which was impressive because that was also while the Wii U was right there.
You look at the Wii U and you're just like, how? How did you manage?
And then in their redemption Xbox One redemption arc, they please don't do this again. In their Xbox One redemption arc, they like there's a 360 180 joke in here somewhere, but they when they were pulling all their 180s with the Xbox One of the things is they went back to being good for indie developers.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I think the only reason that the Switch is better for indie developers than the Xbox One is because there's just more people who own it.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know Switch was doing some kind of something specifically to try to court indie developers. I can't, God help me if I can remember any specifics though.
The only little they do presentations to show them off. But they're like these little Nintendo hosted presentations. They're like, here's a bunch of indie developed games that are really cool that you should try out. I'm not sure if that's specifically a thing, but that is a thing that they do for indie developers. That helps.
Definitely.
There was also the fact that they partnered with an indie developer. Like they let a indie developer use one of their franchises.
Oh?
Yeah, have you heard of Crypto the Necrodancer?
No.
It's some like rhythm-based dungeon crawling game, and they let the developers that made that game, some small indie company, make a Zelda spin-off with that.
Oh, is that the, what is it, Cadence of Hyrule or something?
Yeah.
That game looks super cute.
I love that game. I played it for like 2 hours. That's kind of one of those games where I like don't really care. I definitely enjoy it enough to play it more, and hope I do get to play it more in the future. And I do think it'll be worth it if I get time to play it. But it's also one of those games where like I don't really care if I do, because it's kind of one of those games where it's like I want to throw the money at them to show that this is something that I want in the future.
Yeah. That's fair. I think that's a fair way to go about it.
Speaking of third-party developed Zelda games, remember the Hyrule Warriors game that came out last year?
I do.
You know how... Did I say Hyrule Warriors instead of Zelda? I think I did.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah. You know how Hyrule Warriors is like a crossover spin-off type thing with Dynasty Warriors?
Right.
Apparently in like the first week or month or some absurdly short amount of time, it was already the best-selling Dynasty Warriors game there was.
That's less surprising to me than it should be.
Well, it's just to note that includes the first Hyrule Warriors game that is available on the Switch.
That was some lag coming into here.
No, it's fine.
Are you sure?
No, but if I say it's fine, I'll believe it until I die.
Okay, that's fair. I'm putting my faith in you, Lyra.
Sounds like a mistake. Ooh. The blood of my enemies. Where are you going?
I think it's ketchup.
The blood of my enemies.
Are your enemies tomatoes?
I thought they were squids, but apparently they're tomatoes. Well, that person's my one weakness alleges that my slidey bombs can't travel up. If I lose this, you should be ashamed. Thank you. Oh, if it was a tie, you should still be ashamed. Oh, I was trying to fight a roller in close combat and it was a tie, so they should be ashamed.
Yeah, that's fair. It's kind of like there's been a few times in Moray Towers where I'm going down a straightaway and I managed to kill a sniper, and it's like, you should absolutely be ashamed of this.
You have no one to blame but yourself for that. Oh. Did it. I smoked them. Time to flee. Death approaches. Best skedaddle.
Okay, it's all on the left side. I totally turned around the wrong way to release that rain cloud.
What Pidgey Tails? We're counting on you.
I don't know that I believe that right now.
I believe it.
Like, we were doing pretty solidly at the moment that I fracked that up.
But are we now?
Well, they're still in danger, so yes.
Raise a fair point.
Yeah, have you looked at the map recently? I think we're doing all right.
That way, even? I didn't. What's up?
I don't know. What's up with you? What's up with the heathens?
Oh, someone was dashing at me with a roller.
Believe in Tails, Faith for Lyra 2021. Thank you, it paid off. We won.
We did it. We're champions. At least Tails is a champion. I'm still just a defender.
Oh, I've been a champion. I'm actually almost a queen. I think I started this off as a champion. That's why I was like, don't look at my rank.
You absolutely did.
I was like, hey, Lyra, I need to warm up. Let me go ahead and start first. And then the joke was I was already a champion. Octo Noob. I believe in you, Octo Noob. No! How dare you! Incredibly rude. Alright, I shall... actually... yeah, I'll create a room. What are the new maps?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the skate park and Anchovy Games. Okay.
Sometimes the maps just change.
That happens. I'll stick with these for now.
Oh yeah, I just remembered part of why I wanted to bring up how absurdly well Nintendo games sell, even on their worst consoles. So the Switch is not one of their worst consoles, as you may know.
No, I haven't heard. Is it doing well?
You could say that, yes.
That's good. I would hope it would sell at least a little more than, you know, the Wii U.
But basically every game that comes out on it sets a record for its franchise.
Oh God.
Odyssey is the best-selling 3D Mario game. It's not the best-selling Mario in general, but it's the best 3D Mario game. Something. Zelda and Animal Crossing are really fun. Breath of the Wild has long passed being double the second best-selling Zelda game. Twilight. Oh, that was my mind leaving the body. Twilight Princess sold 8 million, and Breath of the Wild sold 20 million, and is still going strong. Then Animal Crossing, I think, has also doubled. It's basically guaranteed to double it with the next best-selling Animal Crossing. So I believe the next best-selling is 12 million, and New Leaf is like, why do I keep getting blown up by bombs?
There are a lot of bombs going on. It's bomb believable.
That's a pun.
A pun? Well, you're in pain? Never.
Oh, speaking of pain, it's back.
Oh no.
I'm trying to set a record for most deaths in one match.
How's it going?
Well, I'm at 3, so you know.
Solid enough.
But then New Leaf has sold 22 million, and this past Christmas, which has not been counted because it was so recent, is Animal Crossing New Horizons first Christmas, so
Oh my god, it is, isn't it?
yep.
And they just had the nice big update for it too. Oh, yep.
And Pokemon Red and Blue kind of low-key sold absurdly well, so Sword and Shield aren't catching up to that anytime soon. However, they probably have broken 20 million after Christmas for the first time since Gold and Silver.
Damn.
And depending on how much they slow down in the future, it could actually outbeat Gold and Silver and be the second best-selling Pokemon games.
Damn.
Splatoon 2 broke 10 million when Splatoon 1 was only like 5 or 6 million. Fire Emblem Three Houses broke 3 million when I believe the next best one was Awakening at 2 million.
Yeah, so it really is. If it's going on the Switch, it's probably going to break records.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I think even Super Mario Party is on track to be the best-selling Mario Party, if it isn't already.
Damn.
And but like a lot of these games are like Breath of the Wild is like the biggest Zelda game there's been. Odyssey is like the biggest Mario. Splatoon. But Pokemon was a little controversial, but it's still like the first HD game, and it still got stuff going for it. But like what was it? Super Mario Party. It's like a very mid tier Mario Party, and it's still like, oh yeah, that's now the best selling Mario Party in the series.
I do have to say though, Splatoon 2 had it pretty in the bag. Like, all Switch had to do was sell as much or more than the Wii U, which it certainly did. Because like Splatoon came out on the Wii U, a new IP and all that. Like, with it established, there was no way if the Switch did well that a Splatoon 2 wouldn't do like bonkers over the original.
Yeah, 6 million on a 14
yeah
million console. It's crazy, especially for a new.
Yeah. Like a brand new IP, so it was like, nah, that one felt pretty solidly in the bag. I'm not fighting at that choke point. There's no, I'm not interested.
It smells familiar. Does it smell like the original stages for Splatoon 1?
Yeah. This was an OG stage. I saw a lot of people, I believe, were excited for this one to be back.
Oh yeah, Smash Brothers. Also, like even if you combine the 3DS and Wii U versions of Smash Brothers, it's still the Switch for Smash Ultimate still beat them handily.
Bye. Yeah. Switch was like, go ahead and even combine it. I don't care. I'll still outsell it. Oh, that's a friend. Oh my god, I thought death was coming for me.
Yeah, that go ahead and combine it thing, I'll still beat it. Was like kind of the thing with the Breath of the Wild early on. I was always like, man, it seems kind of unfair to compare the combined GameCube and Wii sales of Twilight Princess to go up against just the Switch version of Breath of the Wild, and the Switch version of Breath of the Wild said, yeah, unfair for them.
Yeah? Yeah, you sure do need to give more absolutely to them.
I think even if you do that crazy stupid thing where you combine like like the original Ocarina of Time, the collector's Edition and Master Quest versions on the GameCube and the 3DS remake, I think even if you go nuts and combine all those versions of Ocarina of Time, I think they still lose to Breath of the Wild.
Amazing. Amazing. Breath of the Wild is not messing around.
And I think the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity is like a good feel for what that did for the franchise, because there's always this kind of thing of like, okay, Breath of the Wild sold fantastic, but is that just the game, or is that gonna like help the franchise become a lot bigger? Because like I know Animal Crossing, the best selling Animal Crossing before New Leaf was the second one. The third and fourth ones were not able to catch up to it.
Right.
So
it's like is New Horizons gonna be just a big Animal Crossing game, or is that fervor gonna continue on into the next one we see?
Yeah.
Whereas Breath of the Wild sort of is showing that it did.
Well. That question still was there for Breath of the Wild, but then Age of Calamity came out, and it was like just a completely like spin-off title that related to it, but just like it was still a spin-off, and it was still just like busting records.
Yeah.
It was like 3 million in 1 month. It's like, ugh. I think the whole franchise might be a bit beefed up by that one game.
Seems like maybe. I'm gonna fight YouTube, which still has it listed as Star Ocean until the end of time. Anyway. Also, I want to note that when I did that horrible unbombelievable, Javier had my back with that joke's the bomb, and I hope it doesn't blow out of proportions.
Also, Zero's talking nonsense in my chat.
Zero, how dare you talk nonsense?
If the GH in tough is pronounced F with F sounds, and the O in women is pronounced with I sounds, and the TI in action is pronounced with SH sounds, then GHOTI is pronounced fish.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I hate it. How dare you bring this? How dare you remind me of this, Zero? I like anchovy games. I always seem to lose on it, but I like it.
Oh yeah, Pikmin 3. They didn't even do Pikmin 3 and Mario Kart 8. Neither of which are actual new games. They just threw a game that was already on the Wii U onto the Switch, and they outsold the. I believe they're both record-breaking. I believe Pikmin 3 is record-breaking for the franchise, and Mario Kart might be. I believe Mario Kart 8 sold 28 million, while the best-selling Mario Kart is the Mario Kart Wii with 35, 36.
How do you remember these numbers? You're so powerful.
Some of them I looked up just now. Like I remember the 28 from Mario Kart Switch 8 version just now, but I generally remember the bests in the franchise, but Mario Kart Wii is a hard one to remember because Mario Kart never stops selling.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think the Mario Kart Wii was like in the top 100 best-selling games of the year after its successor's successor was out.
Jesus.
So like there was Mario Kart Wii, Then after that was Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS. And then after that, Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U. So 2 games later, Mario Kart 8 is out, and Mario Kart Wii is still hitting top 100 games of sold that year.
God.
Yeah. People are like looking at Animal Crossing like, man, Animal Crossing may catch up to Mario Kart. And I'm like, if it does, it's temporary.
It might for a day.
Yeah, Mario Kart always catches up to begin the top. X and Y were actually the best selling 3DS games for a hot minute, but once most other games stopped selling, Mario Kart 7 eventually caught up to it and became the best selling 3DS game.
Jesus. You can never escape Mario Kart. You can just pull ahead for a little while. I'd say, oh no, but I kind of expected that considering we got trapped in Spawn for a bit.
It's fine.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll take 1,200 points.
I'm almost a champion.
Almost there.
I'm almost where you started.
Worst thing is, I'm still not done on my end.
Oh.
I haven't become a queen yet.
So what you're saying is I'm never gonna become a queen.
Pardon me. What I'm saying is, not on tonight's stream, you sure won't. Can someone tell me why Sun and Moon sold less than X and Y? Says Javier.
Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, Sun and Moon were on a hot track to beat X and Y, but Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon came out, so a lot of people who might have gotten regular Sun and Moon would have got that instead.
Yeah, that makes sense. Fair enough, says Javier. Oh, Bailey 05. I really love these funky colors in the background for the Splatfest.
Super fun.
It's fun, it's funky.
Yeah, the Wii U 3DS era was crazy because Pokemon was actually the best selling Nintendo franchise of that time.
Oh?
Yeah. Especially when you consider the fact that Mario Kart 7 caught up to Pokemon after the Switch came out. So technically that era was over when Mario Kart. So if you like focus specifically on like from when the 3DS was released to when the Switch was released, X and Y beat Mario Kart 8, which was the best selling Mario game on the Wii U and 3DS. And then the next two Pokemon games are fairly close, but the next few Mario games plummet after that.
Huh. Oh no! We're gonna get kicked out. We're gonna get oppressed.
Oh noes. Yeah,
Incredible.
X and Y beat Mario Kart 8, then Sun and Moon sold like 16 million. Oh, Sun and Moon finally caught up to Ruby and Sapphire.
Oh?
Yeah, they finally passed Ruby and Sapphire. I think. Not the other link I have bookmarked because of course I do. Oh no, it's just behind it, like 20,000 less. It's when you're above 16 million, 20,000 is not a lot.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of all the subs of the brushes this time round.
Yes, Sun and Moon sold about 16 million. The next best Mario game is New Super Mario Brothers 2 at 13 million. Then Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire versus Super Mario 3D Land, 14 million versus 12 and a half. And then after that, it's Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, 8.8 million compared to Mario Kart 8, which is only 8.4 million. There were more Mario games, so technically, overall, Mario starts to catch up after that.
Right.
But like those top four, pretty dang impressive.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's still been
Aura
keeping
and Hot Dog.
It's honestly still been keeping up because Sword and Shield, at least at the moment, are still ahead of Odyssey, and Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee are, oh lordy, are barely ahead of Super Mario Party, which I thought was at 10 million, but is apparently at 12 million, which is definitely the best-selling Mario Party game in the franchise.
Damn.
Splatoon is maybe to 11 million.
Good. Damn, Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon ruins everything. Javier, not a fan, I'm hearing? Is it just because Necrozma murders all of our Nuzlocke teams? God, I'm never gonna get past watching that in the Nuzlocke community, though. Just everybody at once. So Ultra Necrozma happened, and everyone was trying not to do spoilers, but all I knew was everybody was apparently wiping or coming close to wiping, and it's so terrifying when you don't know spoilers, because you're like, wait, what happened?
I was, Pokemon has this weird. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, I'm alive. The entire Pokemon franchise, no matter what game you play, or what a main RPG you play has this weird thing where every fight, no matter how hard, can be really easy if you come in with exactly what you need. So a lot of people would come into the Ultra Necrozma fight with exactly what they need. Like, this isn't a hard fight.
Yeah. I remember watching somebody the way their rules worked out. One of the things they had was like, God, I'm trying to remember what it was, but I just remember it basically two-shotted Ultra Necrozma with like no problems. And they were just like, why is everyone talking about how hard a fight it is?
Yeah, but some people will just like not that they don't know, just be like, well, if you just come in here with the perfect strategy, it's an easy fight. It's like,
yeah.
Like it's like if you come in here, it's just like a Zoroark and just like have like something weak to Psychic in the back, so it keeps using Psychic moves. It's an effortless fight. It's like there's 400 Pokemon you can use in this game.
Yeah. There's a very good chance people did not know that absolutely perfect strategy.
It kind of sucks because it's like this franchise where it's always been like the sucky thing about Pokemon. It's like the entire point of the series is like all these possible Pokemon to have like your own custom unique team, and like everyone's team is different, but the optimal way to play it is always just like the same ones.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always just some top tier ones. It was just like, I remember hearing that back in the day also with, all the way back to Gen 4, where it was like, Cynthia's not a hard fight as long as you have these proper teammates that you should have. And, as long as you make sure you train to this high of a level. And it's like, well, I suppose.
I guess.
I guess it's literally that I guess comic with me with my arms crossed.
Hey,
Nice.
here. Mushrooms are the bad guys.
It's true.
To be fair, Goombas are mushrooms.
Did that do it? Oh, nice! I finally did it. I reached Queen.
Oh. We were never in the same rank for one moment. The second I got to, I was like, yes, I finally got to champion. You're like, yes, I finally got out of champion. I'm like, okay.
The thing that really gets to me in that is just the idea that, like, all of the other ones combined, it takes the same amount of time just to get to the last one. It's like, jeez.
I mean, if we just, like, won perfectly, it'd only be, like, 12 matches. If we never lost, it would only take 12 matches to rank up.
If only we did everything with the exact perfect strategy at the exact perfect time.
Like Pokemon.
Yeah. If you're not dumb and you do exactly what it is. I suppose at least I'm glad I didn't hear that too much in the Nuz community, just because there's the understanding that there's a good chance that you did not enter that fight with the right Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that definitely sounds like something in a much more the wider community that I would hear and want to strangle somebody with.
Killed someone. I apparently killed someone behind me after they shot me in the back.
Alright, that's some very good lag then, I would imagine.
It was my little swoopy bombs.
Oh my god. One of my favorite moments came from those bombs that like roll on or like they skim on the ground for a bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like you just slide them on the ground. I had somebody who killed me. I'd thrown one of the bombs. They killed me, right? And they were doing like the squid bagging thing. I watched it in the camera. Like they couldn't see it, but I watched it bounce back and then kill them in the middle of doing the taunt. And I had to say my acne went away, my crops were watered, it was amazing. The feeling of watching them taunt me and watching my bomb and knowing they couldn't do any, like knowing they didn't see it.
I'm being chased. I'm being murdered.
Why are you being murdered and chased?
Because that's the goal of the game. Actually, it's not, I guess.
I'm gonna go more with they're rude is the answer.
That sounds good to me. Like, why would you want to murder me?
Right?
Someone just jumped me. I'm being chased.
Look, I never said our teammates were smart, Lyra. And in fairness, neither did they.
Speaking of not being smart.
Imagine being smart.
I'm in Chuckles. I'm in danger.
How's it going, Lyra?
Oh, you know. Oh. A fun thing I like to do with the slidey bomb rush is when the that middle section is like all the opponents just like go to the top of the tower and like slowly like one as I turn.
Yes. Yes. Hit all the angles. Damn, one of them got 10 kills. Let's see. No shows there to see that because that sounds ultra violent and awesome. It was terrifying, Javier, because no one was sharing spoilers. I didn't know what was going on. I just know that everybody was apparently dying.
Don't worry, Tails. I was off. Wait.
Hot dog and a CEO.
18. That was like before I even knew you.
Yeah. Yeah, we started talking October of year before last, right?
I think so. Hero notes, hey Rio, this 3-star raid Pokemon just put up a shield, and I'm gonna. Can you ask Nyx about that? Are 3-star raids supposed to put up shields, or is Hero's game just bugging out on her?
Let me see. Nyx, can 3-star Pokemon put up a shield in a raid?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
One shield.
Well, one set of whatever it's gonna put up.
Okay, yeah. So one set of it.
I swear I've
So
never
yes,
seen.
that's a thing.
I swear I've never seen that.
So does it always do that, or is it like it can or might not?
It will not let you kill it in one go. 3-star.
3-star will not let you kill it in one go.
Unless it's like a shit engine.
I'm crazy.
Okay. I mean, you're friends with me, so yes, that's how it goes. Lyra's like, so I'm crazy, and it's like, yes, I mean, she's friends with us, so.
Correct, Katie? Or,
It's true. Nyx dates me, so Nyx is the crazy yes.
bitch, we been knew that.
Somehow, even after all my ranting about Goro Akechi, you're still here.
You tolerate my shiny hunting.
I suppose that's fair. I feel like that's less obnoxious than being a Goro Akechi fan, but...
Honey, I come and talk to you on a daily about the 15 stupid shinies that I caught.
Alright, but I also love your shinies. They're very good.
I
Especially
also
the
sit there
Pikachu
and bitch
ones.
about, why did I get 15 and not a single one for myself?
Yeah, that sounds correct. Anyway, Nyx is having a great time, and is also crazy.
Again,
Yeah.
bitch, we been knew.
So I would just like to note real quick, I've just had a realization. And it's a really stupid realization that I'm sure literally everybody else realized, but... So, you know this nice setup that I made
Yes.
for streaming? I just realized, I'm like, oh cool, I'm never gonna use this again, am I? Because it's specifically designed around this Splatfest.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that. I wasn't gonna say anything, but yeah.
Nyx, you can continue to not say anything, that's fine.
Man, I didn't even think of that. I was totally like, yeah, it's Splatoon. We'll probably play that again sometime. And I was like, oh, it's the Mario 35th anniversary Splatoon. I'm
Yeah.
sure that will be really useful in the future.
Yep. I just looked at it and I was like, man, this is really nice. I can't wait to use this again. Maybe I'll Splatoon. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, wait. And it's all the promotional stuff. I even dyed the squid specifically. Like, I recolored one of the existing squids to make it the yellow for this. They do not use the yellow squid on much of the promotional material.
Is everyone on my team dead?
I'm not dead.
Is everyone
I am
else on our
not in a
team
good
dead?
spot, though.
Hey, Tails, why is everyone else on our team dead?
Cause they're not us.
Whoop. Oh, now I'm one of them. Because we're not you, Tails.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, no, 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 no. No!
The good
No,
news-
my special! It was in my grasp!
The good news is they're in danger.
Good, it's what they deserve. I couldn't even summon my special. How will
Hold
I ever live with my paltry 1,200 and something points?
Look, we won.
Good.
What points did I get?
It's what we deserve.
It's not gonna tell me, is it? Oh, there it is. You're 1,200 compared to my 7,007. Woo!
Holy shit, Lara.
My 700. My 777.
Lara really about to, like, take me out and just kill me immediately.
You think your 1,200 is good? Watch this. 7,000.
Lara, I wanted to ask, how many more of these did you want to do?
That's a good question. Originally I was just like, here, let me get to champion and end it off, but that was a while ago.
Yeah?
Tails, are you excited for this year?
Yes,
It's both.
I'm excited for this year.
It's both the Zelda.
For what? Sorry, go ahead.
It's both the Zelda 35th anniversary and the Pokemon 25th anniversary.
Oh.
It's also the Metroid.
God.
It's also the Metroid 35th anniversary, but they never remember that.
Oh. That makes me sad.
Makes me sad as well. I'd just like to note that one benefit of choosing Star that I did not think of is that we're Pikachu colored.
That's also good. See, it was just meant to be.
What's all this? What are these blue things? Have you
What
been
blue
here?
things?
Have you been here tonight?
Oh, no, the remember the stage has changed over. This is the new Octo version. Oh, you can roll them! Hell yeah! That is very good. I like it very much. I really do adore the fact that these stages are willing to take stuff from the single player campaign into it.
Oh, that was a bomb at my feet.
Lyra, no! I want to get that one clip from Jade Animations where it's like, don't die, Lyra! It's like, from anything ever. Don't ever die.
Huh?
How's not ever dying going, Lyra?
Well, better than that sound would make you think. Oh.
Well,
I saw you get splatted. And the Umbrella Man
It's
came and splatted me. Oh! Take that, you beans! Oh, no one's here. Okay. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. That was a bomb hitting the floor.
that was very rude.
Chuckles, I'm in danger.
Woo!
I splatted someone somehow. Excuse me, my friends.
Because you're powerful. No, I'm gonna
Please
die.
stop,
God
please
darn
stop
it.
putting invisible bombs in my path. Don't appreciate it like at all. So I see you're having fun, and I'm not. After you finish the Octo expansion, you get to play as an Octoling.
Are you asking me that?
No, that was the statement, not a question. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay, I'm dead again.
man, imagine having started the Octoling expansion.
Did you get it?
No.
Okay. At least you didn't get it. Ooh, we won. The red is
Oh, boy.
the red is the blood of our enemies.
I sure wish that was the case.
What a perfect way to end the stream.
Just... Ooh.
Absolute slaughter.
Yep, we did amazing, clearly, and that's why it ended this way.
Yeah. You ready to end it off?
As ready as I'll ever be. So, Lyra, thank you so much for setting this up. This was a great time.
Yeah, super fun.
So, I'm glad that we definitely won all of our matches for Team Star all night long. Didn't lose a single time.
Single time.
Not a single time. Isn't that amazing?
Indeed. Perfect, flawless run. And we definitely did less than 24 matches. As I said, that would be enough for me to rank up fully, which I did not. So we definitely did less than 24 matches tonight.
It's true. It's a shame that we had to do less than 24 matches in all these hours. But hey, what are you going to do with the connection issues being like this,
You
huh?
know how it is.
I know how it is. So everybody on both ends, thank y'all for watching. Have a great night. Lyra, do you have the Charizard up? I was gonna see if I need to say goodbye to anyone on your side, and you have the Charizard up. Why would you do that to me, Lyra? Lyra, why? I thought we were friends.
Yeah. Thanks, Tails, for joining me and letting me join you. And thanks, everyone, for coming and having a fun time.
Lyra, it's... Thank you, Lyra, for getting rid of the Charizard. Don't take that as an invitation to put it back up. Have a great night, everybody, and Lyra, and not that image of Charizard.
I'll see you all tomorrow. Some PMD.
Oh, for some PMD on your side and for some Star Ocean on mine later in the day. We'll see everybody tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye.